Port your helm. 2 points.
Aye, sir. Port 2 points.
Closing down in. All ahead full.
Dr. Holden, radio message for you. It's urgent.
I'm busy.
They've cut us off, Skipper.
Get them back. Keep calling. I don't get it. They won't talk to us. It's a small whaler. I don't even know how they get through the picket ships.
Well, they can't stay in this area. Overtake them.
Chip. Come to course 140.
10-degree left rudder.
Steady as she goes.
Aye, sir.
Hold it steady! Steady! How do you like that, huh? Hey, big fella, you like that? Tell me! Oh, monster! Hard right rudder! Hard!
He's going to rev us.
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, starring Richard Basehart, David Hedison, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
One minute she was there, and the next she just disappeared.
Sparks reports no further contact with the whaling ship.
How soon can we reach your last reported position?
If the flying sub weren't being overhauled, we'd be there in a matter of minutes. This way, we won't be there until daybreak.
Order the lookouts to keep an eye peeled for survivors. She may have gone down.
Aye, sir.
Survivor in the water, 1 point off port bow.
Slow to 1/3.
1/3 aye.
Get a rescue party up there.
Sea detail, lay up to the deck for rescue.
Aye, aye, sir.
Just a minute. Come in.
That whaler we were so worried about either blew up or had some sort of collision. They're picking up a survivor now.
Well, maybe you can tell us what the devil they were doing in these waters.
That's one explanation I'd like to hear.
All right, as soon as he's ready, bring him down here for questioning.
Nice.
survivors aboard, sir.
Is he well enough to talk?
We'll know in a minute. He's coming down now.
All right. Are there any other survivors?
Negative. Nothing else on the surface at all. So, give him a hand.
Watson, wouldn't mind telling me where I am.
You're aboard the submarine, Seaview. Get some coffee. I'm Captain Crane.
Holden. Dr. Alex Holden. In command of the Bluebell. At least I was.
Are there any other survivors, Doctor?
I'm afraid not. It's a miracle I'm still alive. We went down in less than 30 seconds after we were hit.
Well, what hit you?
A whale. A very big whale. I got a harpoon into him and he turned on us. Before I knew what happened, my boat was matchwood. I want that whale, Captain. I've got to have him.
Well, we'll talk about that later. Now, you weren't hurt, were you?
I was so close. I could have reached out. You got enough equipment down here. We should have no trouble in locating something as big as my whale. Where's your sonar? Yes.
Young fellow, if you're any good at all, you should have that whale coming in loud and clear. He's not very far. I can feel it.
He's out there. Somewhere.
We'll keep an eye out for him. Chip, see that Dr. Holden gets some dry clothes. Then take him to Admiral Nelson's cabin.
Admiral Nelson? Of the Institute of Marine Research?
That's right, Doctor. He'd like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Good.
You'll find dry clothes below, Doctor. Riley?
Right this way, sir. Sir. If you'll just follow me.
Alex Holden. He's one of the world's leading biochemists. Come in.
It's ironic, isn't it, Admiral Nelson? That you, of all people, should rescue me.
I've often criticized you, Doctor. Not your theories, but your methods. Sit down. Sit down.
I'm afraid after what's happened, the world will agree with you.
Doctor, what were you doing in restricted waters?
Restricted? I was on the high seas.
You know what we're talking about.
No, I don't. Suppose you tell me, Captain.
Now, you're trying to tell us that you don't know anything about this operation.
What operation?
Every maritime nation was ordered to keep their ships out of this area for the next week.
It's news to me.
You had a radio on your ship. The warning was given on all frequencies.
I was involved in my own work.
Well, why didn't you answer the radio when we tried to contact you?
Because at that moment, I was involved in the most crucial decision of my life. I was in no more mood for a chat then than I am now. Admiral Nelson, you might be able to understand this. That whale I was chasing, it's part of the greatest experiment I've ever attempted. I injected him with certain growth-producing chemicals that could change mankind's whole life pattern. I've tracked that beast over 3 oceans. I had to find him and capture him, to obtain tissue samples, to retrieve certain instruments that would complete my experiment. Instead, he killed my crew, smashed my floating laboratory, destroyed my notes. If I lose him now, It may take years to find him again. I want you to help me capture him.
I'm sorry, Doctor.
The answer's no.
In that case, I want to be put ashore now.
Unfortunately, we can't do that until tomorrow. You'll have to spend the night aboard.
If you insist on keeping me here against my will, I can only protest, can't I?
Show Dr. Holden his cabin.
Aye, sir. This way, sir.
Well, do you believe his story?
I think so. He's never been noted for his stability. Most of the scientific community thinks he's a little bit touched. But he's a genius. Keep an eye on him.
Aye, sir.
Dr. Holden? Right this way, sir. Here is your cabin, sir.
What was it the captain called you? Riley?
Yes, sir.
Or tell me, Riley, what's all this mumbo-jumbo about restricted areas?
It's not mumbo-jumbo, Dr. Holden. Everybody knows about it.
Everybody but me, it seems.
Oh, well, it's the new canal. They're gonna dig it with nuclear explosions. It was in all the papers.
I haven't seen a paper in months. They're going to start blasting that ditch now?
Yes, sir. At least the first blast. And even the president and a whole aircraft carrier of VIPs are here for the dedication.
So that's it.
Looks like you've got yourself a ringside seat, Dr. Holden.
I certainly have.
Baldometer indicates we're right over the ditch, Lee.
Hold your trim right here.
Right, sir.
Is the nuclear device ready?
Primed and ready.
Crew briefed?
We can lower away whenever you give the word. I'll see you in the missile room.
All right.
Take her up about 8 feet.
Yes, sir.
Admiral, I've told you that my whale can't possibly be clear of the critical area. If you set off that thing now, the shock wave will kill him. You know that.
Your whale and a lot of fish besides. But look at it this way. When we detonate this device, it'll clear a channel half a mile wide, saving millions of dollars in labor costs alone, not to mention the saving in time.
Time and money. I expected more from you, Admiral. Do you have any values left that you don't measure with a dollar sign?
Open the airlock.
Yes, sir.
All set when you give the word.
Let's get it in the water, Lee.
Right.
Oh, wait. Admiral, please don't do this. You can't ruin the work of a lifetime.
Go ahead, Lee.
Lower away.
Aye, aye, sir.
Now, good and slow, Kowalski. We don't want the slightest jar.
Yes, sir.
Close the hatch.
Aye, sir.
on sonar could be a whale, a big one. If it is, it's the granddaddy of all whales.
I told you, my whale!
Try to pick it up on the scanner.
Do we take evasive action?
Negative. We can't risk a maneuver with a device out there.
Aye, sir, but it seems to be traveling at a fantastic speed.
How fast?
What's its speed?
Estimated 50 knots, sir.
I know this sounds unbelievable, Admiral, but it's an estimated 50 knots.
That's him.
Bring her back up.
Yes, sir.
Slow and easy.
I've got him on the screen. It's a giant of a whale. He's within 900 yards and closing.
How deep are we?
Less than 300 feet, sir. Shall I speed it up?
No. Keep it steady.
Skipper, that whale swallowed the device like a chunk of bait.
Picture's building up. Kowalski, we've got to cool the cable.
Get a hose in here.
Keep the strain at 10,000 pounds on the cable.
Skipper, the line's gone slack.
Reel it up. Mr. Morton, stand by for evasive action. We can't let that thing ram into us. Admiral, there he goes again.
Yeah, I want the exact position of the president's carrier and bring me the detonating device. It's in the safe in my cabin.
Aye, sir.
I hope you're not thinking of exploding that device inside the whale.
It depends on a number of things. The position of the president's ship and whether or not we can keep your whale on the other end of that cable.
Chip, I need a fast fix on the carrier.
She just arrived at rendezvous point.
Bad news, Admiral. The president's carrier is already at rendezvous southeast of our position, 42 miles. That's well within the danger area.
You can forget about the detonating device for the time being.
Aye, sir.
How many yards of cable left?
120, sir.
Increase the strain to 12,000 pounds.
Yes, sir.
If that cable runs out, you'll lose my whale.
I know.
It's less than 50 yards of cable.
Put another 1,000 pounds on the strain.
Yes, sir.
If we could coax the whale safe distance from the presidential ship, we could detonate.
Water is incompressible, Admiral. You know that. Your sea view would crush like an eggshell.
20 yards of cable, sir. Still paying out.
Well, matches pull, Kowalski. No more, no less.
It snapped.
Lee, get on the whale's tail and stay there. Let me know the minute he's a safe distance from rendezvous.
Where's the whale now?
Well, he's out of visual range, but we've got him on sonar. He's heading away from us. You realize that whale's a swimming bomb?
50 megatons of total destruction.
What do we do now?
Get after him. Keep him in range until we figure it out.
Aye, sir. Stand by to get underway. All ahead, flank. We're flank speed now, catching up. What do? We can't get a torpedo into him.
Not without killing everything within 50 square miles, including us.
He knows we're after him. He's taking evasive action.
All right, stay with him. No matter what he tries, you keep on his tail. I'm going this way.
Aye, sir.
Look, Nelson, you can't just let that whale roam wild. I know him. At any moment, he could turn on that carrier.
I've thought about that. We're in an impossible situation.
Perhaps. How much of a jolt would it take, Admiral, to set off that bomb?
It's a question I can't answer. And under certain circumstances, it might withstand quite a bump. Under others, a nudge from a playful porpoise might do it.
Suppose we put a harpoon into him. Full of tranquilizer. I could get my tissue samples, my instruments, and, who knows? I might even disarm your nuclear device.
It's worth a try. Lee, get on it.
Sharky, break out the anodyne.
Aye, aye, sir. As soon as that whale is tranquilized, I'll have plenty of time to complete my work.
Later on, as soon as the whale is tranquilized, we'll order all vessels out of this area and detonate.
Now, you wait a minute. That was my idea. If that idea works, I deserve a chance.
This is no time to make bargains.
Ready to load, sir. Load the warhead with 500 cc's of anodyne.
We got it right here, Skipper.
Now, wait a minute. Make it 3/4 strength. I don't want to paralyze the whale completely. He'd sink like a rock and we'd never see him again.
That's a lot of whale out there, Captain. Your dose will just make him mad.
That'll be a novelty, Doctor. I've never seen a mad whale. 500 cc's, 3/4 strength.
Aye, aye, sir. 3/4 strength it is. Riley, load the warhead.
Range 75 yards and closing fast.
At 50 yards. Give orders to fire.
Right.
Range 65 yards. 55 yards. Range 50 yards.
Now! Fire 2.
Did we hit him?
Right on target.
Tranquilizer's taken effect by now.
Don't count on it, Captain. My whale is like no other that ever lived.
Chip, keep tracking. I'm gonna chart our positions.
Your call to the carrier is coming through now, sir.
Large whale dead ahead. Collision course.
Evasive action, hard left rudder.
Your call,
Hold it.
Brace yourselves.
How do you brace yourself against a nuclear bomb, Admiral?
Ski on the double over here! How bad is it? I don't know. There's a big crack in the outer hull. There's a lot of men in there. Come on!
Everybody out of there.
Yes, sir.
How many compartments affected?
This one and the next one aft. Sir, can we get back to the surface?
We're holding our trim. This hatch seems sound enough. Better get a work party to shore it up, though, just in case. And make a report to the captain. I gotta get back to control.
Yes, sir.
To answer your question, we'll be okay.
Yes, sir. All right, you heard Mr. Morton. Let's shore it up. There's still jacks in storeroom B. Damage control to captain.
Go ahead, damage control.
Sir, all damage in frames 32 and 34. Compartments flooded and sealed.
Any men trapped?
Negative. All men out.
Good. Get up here as soon as you can.
Aye, aye, sir.
Your bomb. It didn't go off.
We can mark that down as a minor miracle. Sparks, put my call to the president through to observation.
Something's wrong with our antenna system, sir. I've lost them.
Well, fix it.
Well off port bow. Headed this way. He's gonna ram us again.
Riley. Take Kowalski, ready another charge of anodyne and forward tube number 3. Full strength.
Full strength,
On
sir?
the double.
Aye, aye, sir.
How much anodyne did you give it the first time?
500 cc's, 3/4 strength, enough to knock out a small city.
I told you you'd just make him mad. My whale's a killer, gentlemen. And he's coming back.
What do you think, Chip?
He's circling. If he rams us one more time.
Yeah, I know. What's our range now?
150 yards, closing bearing 017 relative.
Turn the nose around. I want another crack at him.
Aye, sir.
Helmsman, 10-degree right rudder.
Aye, sir.
Missile room.
Missile room, aye.
Kowalski, what's holding you up?
Number 3 tube is loaded and ready to fire.
Very well. Stand by.
Aye, sir.
Chip, give me a bearing.
Target head on, range 50 yards, closing.
5-3.
He's slowing down.
It's finally working.
Well, let's hope not too well. Fathometer, what's our bottom depth?
Bottom depth 920 feet, sir.
It's too deep. Below 900 feet, the bomb will explode.
Whale's about there, directly over that ledge. Now, what if it lands there instead of going to the bottom?
I'd breathe a lot easier.
Well, maybe we can arrange it. Do you think we can risk another harpoon shot?
Well, been lucky so far. Try.
Chip, maneuver us dead in front of that whale.
Aye, sir.
Missile room, put that charge in aft tube number 4. Stand by to fire.
Aye, sir. Down on the ledge, quiet as a baby.
Hard right rudder.
Aye, sir.
Come about in a full 360-degree turn. We're at dead stop and holding trim just above the seamount. Whale's just lying there.
Good work, Lee.
I'm not sure what I've accomplished. Still got the bomb in him. We can't just leave it there.
Well, first, we've got to notify the presidential party to turn back. I don't want that aircraft carrier anywhere near this area. Sparks, radio working?
Negative, sir. The whale wiped out our antenna system.
How long will it take us to get to them?
Well, it's flying speed. We get close to blinker range at 1 hour and 42 minutes.
Well, first we have to pump the rest of that anodyne into the whale.
Dead tissues are useless to me. The rest of that anodyne might kill him.
Frankly, I hope it does.
Captain to missile room.
Missile room, aye, aye, sir.
Riley, I want you to load every ounce of anodyne you've got.
No, Captain. What about my tissue samples, my instruments? My life's work is invested in that whale. Give me 1 hour out there. 1 hour.
I'm warning you, Doctor. One more outburst like that and I'll put you under arrest. Riley, are you still there?
Aye, sir. Every ounce of anodyne.
And load it into BX harpoons. Fill it full.
Skipper, the extra anodyne in stores. You want that loaded too?
Yes, as fast as you can. Let me know when you're ready.
Aye, aye, sir.
Just a minute, sir.
I want to see the Admiral.
Sorry, sir. He's busy.
Admiral, I've got to talk to you.
Sorry, sir. He got by me before I could stop him.
That's all right. I was half expecting him. You wait outside.
Aye, sir.
Well, Doctor, what is it now?
I've come to ask a favor.
Go on.
In the past, you've criticized my work. Well, that's all right. It may surprise you to know I appreciated that criticism.
That does surprise me.
Because I respected you. In more than one instance, your critiques have forced me to take that one extra step. The step that made the difference between success and failure.
You don't mean you forced your way in here to tell me this?
I'm here to ask for time. Time to complete that one final step. 1 hour to go out there with that whale and complete my experiment. Now, your captain has refused me.
Yeah, with very good reason.
Well, I don't expect him to understand. He's not a scientist. You are. And you know what it means. Please, give me that hour.
I can't.
You must.
It isn't mine to give. Doctor, as a scientist, you have my sympathy totally. But you must realize, in this case, my responsibility goes far beyond any single scientific discovery.
You're backing up your captain.
Yes, I am.
Well, you leave me no alternative.
Master at Arms.
Sir?
I want you to escort Dr. Holden to his cabin, lock the door, and keep him there.
Aye, sir.
Sorry, Doctor. In your present state of mind, I have to make certain that you really have no alternative.
Dr. Holden. Thought they'd have you locked up in your cabin by now.
Your captain gave me a reprieve. Where's your partner?
He went down to storage for the rest of our anodyne.
Good.
Skipper.
What's keeping Riley anyway?
Say, Riley, these are the only 2 cans of... What the... Hey, Riley.
Missile room report. Riley, Kowalski. Riley, do you read me? Riley, Kowalski. Admiral, something's wrong in the missile room. What happened?
I don't know, sir.
It was Holden. Kowalski, you all right?
I think so, sir.
Get a detail and put him under arrest.
Navigation report, sir.
That whale chase covered more territory than I thought.
You double-check this?
Yes, sir. Latest figures.
We're too close to the president's carrier.
If the whale detonates the device, the president and his party will die with us.
Check cabin B. Skipper, this is Kowalski.
Go ahead.
Sir, we've searched the forward compartments. No sign of Dr. Holden. We could use some more men.
All right. Call out all hands on the starboard watch. I don't care how many men you use, I want Holden right now.
Aye, aye, sir. Now, hear this. By order of the captain, all hands on the starboard watch will turn to on the double. Search parties will form in corridor A to locate Dr. Holden. Repeat. All hands on the starboard watch turn to on the double. What are you standing around for? Real good. In there. Go in there. Mr. Morton. All right, come on, let's get on with the search. Come on. I'm sorry, Mr. Morton. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Let's start forward.
Sir, we can't load a full charge. This is all the anodyne there is.
You sure you got every last drop?
Yes, sir. I've checked all the emergency stores.
All right, now load everything you got into tube number 4. And hurry up. Everything depends on it.
Aye, aye, sir.
He's still on the ledge. I don't know for how long.
Look. That's incredible. He shouldn't have been able to move for hours. We were able to scrape up about 200 cc's of anodyne, less than half a cylinder. Have you found Holden yet?
We've got every available man coming the boat. Now, the president's carrier was here, according to last reports. As soon as we tranquilize the whale, we'll surface. Maybe Sparks can contact them with the whip antenna.
Ready on 4.
Fire 4.
Safe on the ledge for the time being.
The question is, for how long?
Let's not wait to find out.
Chip, take her up fast.
Ballast crew.
Ballast crew ready, sir.
Blow ballast, 4 and aft.
Now hear this. This is Dr. Holden speaking. I will give you this order only once. If you choose to disobey, the consequences will be your responsibility. The choice is yours. You have 1 minute to stop all engines and bring the Seaview to a complete halt. 1 minute.
He could be bluffing.
But I don't think so.
The firing device. That's the one place no one would look for it.
Stop all engines. Hold up position.
Aye, sir.
Looking for this, Captain? You've seen what a mad whale can do. I assure you, a mad scientist can be far more destructive. Come in, Admiral. Come in. Make yourself comfortable.
You take the con, Lee. I'll handle this. Let's get right to the point. That whale is not going to be quiet very long.
Oh, we have a little time.
If there's a ship on its way here carrying the President of the United States, my job is to see it gets clear of the danger area.
Oh, one can never be sure where the danger area is, Admiral. That whale could move and take the danger area with him, and then where is the danger area? Danger is relative.
Well, that device you're holding has a relative danger, too. Oh, it's a remote firing device. It's effective enough. But to use it now with the bomb buried inside tons of blubber, it might not work at all.
Then perhaps I'm holding an empty gun. Perhaps. Ready? Aim. Are you willing to take that chance?
No.
Then I'll get straight to the point as you suggest. I want a mini-sub and all the necessary gear to enable me to cut away my instruments and tissue samples from that whale.
Now, don't be a fool. The bomb might go off the minute you touch the whale.
That's my concern. As soon as I'm free from the ship, you can leave the danger area. Agreed?
No,
Don't patronize me! Every minute you stall, that carrier is getting closer, and the tranquilizer is wearing off.
Don't you think I'm aware of that? Prepare to launch mini-sub.
Underwater gear, survival kit, knives, oxygen, and hurry.
Aye, sir.
I, too, have a time problem.
Hit it, Kowalski.
Yes, sir. take me at least an hour. Should give you plenty of time to get clear.
Turn to lower away.
Yes, sir.
Blow all tanks, fore and aft.
Aye, sir.
All ahead flank.
Aye, sir. All ahead flank.
250 and rising.
Chip, raise the whip antenna the minute we surface.
I got a deck detail standing by.
Right.
We're getting through now, sir. She's receiving us.
Good. Good. President's carrier's just put about. What's our range at the whale?
A little over 3 miles.
Well, we could survive it if we're lucky. All we can do now is hold on and pray. Dropping over the ledge. He'll hit bottom any second.
All hands, prepare for shockwave. Secure all ports.
Aye, sir.
Close all crash doors. Secure for shockwave.
Just talked to the carrier. They came through the shockwave all right, too.
Then we're in the clear, in spite of Holden.
There's no point in blaming him. He's out of our jurisdiction.